Hello friends, welcome to the second lecture of AGP. Today we are going to see the various AWT controls. The first point is use of AWT controls. The Java AWT controls are the controls that are used to design graphical user interface or web applications. म्हणजे काय तर AWT कंट्रोल्स हे अशा पद्धतीचे कंट्रोल्स आहेत की त्याचा यूज करून आपण काय करणार आहोत वेगवेगळ्या ग्राफिकल युजर इंटरफेस म्हणजे GUI किंवा वेब ॲप्लिकेशन्स तयार करणार आहोत. नेक्स्ट, टू मेक an effective GUI, Java provides java.awt package that supports various AWT controls. Means what? We are using various AWT controls and they can be added using java.awt package. Means java.awt package contains various AWT controls that we will see after. Next, AWT controls place on a frame window or applet window using add method. If we want to add the various AWT components in frame window or applet window, we are using add method. Next, the AWT supports the following types of controls. The AWT supports the following types of controls. First one is labels, buttons, checkbox group, scroll bars, text field and text area. So we will see these AWT controls one by one. First is label. So labels are simple components that are used to represent a single line read only text. So user cannot change this text. The syntax for the label is, or the syntax of constructor of the label is label in bracket string s. Means we can create the label using this constructor label string s. So the string s is the name of label. Next constructor is label in bracket string s comma int style. Here string s is the name of the label and style is a name of style. Means label.left, label.right, label.center, these are the styles of label. So we can assign the style using this syntax. Next, the methods which are used for label. First is void set text in bracket string str. We can set the text of the label using this method. In this, string is assigned to that a particular label. Second method is string get text. This method, by using this method, we can read or retrieve the text given to the label. Third method is void set alignment in bracket int how. So we can set the alignment for that label, that is left, right, center. So these are the alignments. So we can set the alignment for the label using this method. Next one is a int get alignment. By using this method, we can get or we can retrieve the alignment given to the label. So these are the methods of the label. Then we will see the simple program for the label. Here we are adding two packages. First one is a import java.awt, that is AWT is a package. It contains various graphical controls or AWT controls. Then import java.applet. This applet package is used to add different applet classes. So this is a applet code which is given in the comment. Applet code double inverted label demo is the name of our program. Then we are giving the width and height for that particular applet. Here we have given the width 500 and height 500. We can vary this width and height as per our requirement. Then slash applet, we have closing this applet. Then our regular program start, that is public class label demo extends applet. We are given the name of our program is label demo. In init method, that is public void init, we are creating the two labels, that is label 1 is the name of object of the label class, lb1 new label in bracket this is a label. So here we are creating the first label. Then for adding for creating the next label, the syntax is label2. So the class name is a label and the object name is a label2, and again label2 is equal to new label in bracket enter user id. So we are creating the two labels. This first one is this is a label, and second is the enter user id. And using for adding two labels, we are using the method add. Then the method is add label1. So by using this method, we are adding the label1 in that particular applet, and by using add lb2, we are adding second label in that particular applet. So let's see the output of this program. Here this is a output of a program. For executing this program, we are using the command javac labeldemo.java, and for executing that applet, we are giving the command applet viewer labeldemo.java. So this is the output of our program. Here the width and height of this applet is 500 and height is 500. Here we can see the output that is there are two labels. This is a label enter user id. So we have creating these two labels. We cannot modify this label. So this is the output of our program. Next control is button. Button is also called as a push button. When we click on the button, it will generate some event. So the syntax for the button is, or the syntax of constructor is button in bracket string s. By using this, we can create a button, and the string s is the name on the button. Then the button class defines following two constructor. First is a button empty bracket. So by using this first constructor button and empty bracket, we can create a button without the name. That button does not have any name. And second constructor is a button in bracket string str. So here we can create a button with the name str. So we can assign the name to the button using the second constructor, that is button in bracket string str. Then this button class having two methods. First is a void set label string str. Here we can assign the name to the button using this method void set label string str. And second one is a string get label. So using this method, we can retrieve the name of the button. Then we will see the small example of the button. So here again we are adding two packages, import.java.awt.star and import java.applet.star. Here we are giving the code for the applet. Here the name of our class button demo, and we are specifying the width and height of the applet. Here we are completing the applet, and this is all written in the comment section. Then again our class name is a button demo extends applet. In the init method, we are giving the code for our program. First we are creating a button. So for that, button btn1 is equal to new button. So by using this code, we are creating a empty button. This button does not have any name. And second one is we are creating again a new button btn2 is equal to new button in bracket click me. Here we are creating the another button, but it having a name click me, so it will be displayed on that button. And after that we have to add two buttons, that is button 1 and button 2. For that we are using add method, that is add in bracket button 1 and second add in bracket button 2. So let's see the output for this program. Here again we are displaying the applet of having width and height 500. In this output, first button is a empty button, it does not have any name here. So this is a button without name. And second one is a we have created the second button btn2 with the name click me. So click me is displayed on that button. So this is the output of our program. Then next AWT control is a checkbox. Checkbox is a basically small box which can be checked or not checked. Means here a small box is appeared along with his name. It is used for selecting any item in the AWT. So the syntax for checkbox is, or the syntax for constructor of checkbox is, first checkbox string str. Here we can create a checkbox with his name str. Then second one is a checkbox in bracket string str comma boolean state. Here we are creating a checkbox with his state, that is boolean state is nothing but by default all the checkbox are unchecked, but if you want to assign checked checkbox, then we have to write the true in the boolean state. By default there is a false value, but if you want to check any checkbox, then we have to write true in a place of boolean state. Then what are the methods of checkbox? There are 4 methods of checkbox. First is a void set label string str. Here we can give a label to a checkbox with name str. Then second one is a string get label. This, by using this method we can retrieve the name of the checkbox. Then third method is a void set state boolean state. As we have discussed, there are 2 states, true and false. By default the checkbox is unchecked, so by default state is false, but if you want to checkbox is checked, then we have to write true in place of a boolean state. Then last method is a boolean get state. So this method is used to retrieve the state of that checkbox, either it is a true or either it is a false. Then we will see the small example of this checkbox. Here we are adding 2 packages as usual, java.awt.star and java.applet.star. Then we are giving the code for that applet. Here checkbox demo is the name of our program, and the width and height of our applet. Here we are ending that applet, and this all is written in the comment section. Next, the name of our program is a checkbox demo extends applet. In init method we are creating the checkbox. Here we are creating the object of checkbox chb1 new checkbox pizza. So we are creating a checkbox with the name pizza. Then another, if you want to add another checkbox, that is checkbox chb2 new checkbox burger. So we are creating another checkbox with the name burger. Third, checkbox chb3 new checkbox pastry comma true. But here we are creating a checkbox with his state true, that is the checkbox is already checked. Then checkbox chb4 new checkbox hot dog. Here we are again creating another checkbox named the hot dog. Then if we want to add all these checkbox in our applet, then we are using add method, that is add chb1. Here we are adding first checkbox, add chb2, adding next checkbox, add chb3, adding third checkbox, and last add chb4. So here we are adding all these 4 checkbox using add method. Then we will see the output of this program. Here we can see there are 4 checkbox are created. First is a pizza, second one is a burger, third one is a pastry, and fourth one is a hot dog. But the difference of all checkbox is that the pastry checkbox it is already checked. Why? Because in our program we have given the state boolean state is a true, so it is already checked, and all the checkbox are unchecked. So this is a output of our program. Then next control is a checkbox group. Here we can see the syntax for this checkbox group. Checkbox in bracket string str comma checkbox group cbg comma boolean value. Means what? In checkbox group we can select only one checkbox at a time. Here we cannot select multiple checkboxes. So this checkbox group is also called as a radio button. So this is the syntax. Then we can see the syntax for checkbox group class constructor, that is checkbox group. Then methods of this checkbox group are checkbox get selected checkbox. Using this method we can retrieve the value of selected checkbox. म्हणजे काय की ह्या चेकबॉक्स ग्रुपमध्ये आपण काय करणार आहोत, रेडिओ बटन तयार करणार आहोत आणि त्याच्यामधलं एकच आपण कुठलं तरी एक बटन आपण सिलेक्ट करणार आहोत. त्याच्यानंतर याच्यासाठी आपण एक स्मॉल प्रोग्राम बघणार आहोत. सो लेट अस सी द प्रोग्राम for the checkbox group. Here again we are adding the same two packages, that is import java.awt.star and import java.applet.star. As usual we are writing the code for applet. Here the name of class is checkbox group demo, and here the specifying the width and height of that applet. Then public class checkbox group demo extends applet. Checkbox group demo is the name of our program, or name of our class, extends applet. In init method, as usual, public void init method, we are creating the controls, or we are creating the buttons. Checkbox group cbg is equal to new checkbox group. Here we are creating cbg is the object of checkbox group. Then we are creating the four checkboxes, that is checkbox chb1 new checkbox pizza comma false comma cbg. Means what? We are creating a first checkbox. The name of checkbox is a pizza and the value is false. By default value of checkboxes are false, comma cbg. Here cbg is the name of the object of the checkbox group. Then for second checkbox chb2 new checkbox burger comma false comma cbg. Here again this is second checkbox, name is burger, and here cbg is the name of checkbox, name of object of checkbox group. Then we are creating a third checkbox, that is checkbox chb3 new checkbox pastry comma true comma cbg. Here pastry is the name of our third checkbox and it is a true. So by default all checkboxes are unchecked, but if you want to checked, then you have to write true instead of false, comma cbg. It is a name of object of checkbox group. Then for fourth checkbox chb4 new checkbox double inverted hot dog comma false cbg. Hot dog is the name of fourth checkbox, but then it is the value of checkbox is a false, means it is unchecked, comma cbg. So here we are creating a four checkboxes, or that is four radio button. checkbox म्हणजे इथं आपण काय तयार करणार आहोत, रेडिओ बटन तयार करणार आहोत. फक्त ज्यावेळेला आपण चेकबॉक्स असं लिहिणार आहोत, जसं आपण मागच्या एक्झाम्पल मध्ये बघितलं, तिथं आपण फक्त एक चौकोनी असा स्मॉल बॉक्स तयार करत होतो आणि तिथं आपण मल्टिपल सिलेक्शन सुद्धा करू शकत होतो. मात्र इथं काय करणार आहोत, ह्या प्रोग्राम मध्ये पहिल्यांदा चेकबॉक्स ग्रुपचा ऑब्जेक्ट सीबीजी तयार करणार आहोत आणि तो सीबीजी ऑब्जेक्ट हा प्रत्येक चेकबॉक्स मध्ये आपण काय करणार आहोत, त्याच्या पॅरामीटर मध्ये इथं सीबीजी पास करणार आहोत. हा दोन्हीच्या मधला मूळ फरक आहे. त्याच्यानंतर फॉर ऍडिंग दिस ऑल दिस checkboxes we are using add method, that is add chb1 then add chb2 add chb3 then add chb4. So here we are adding all these four checkboxes in our applet. Then we are here, this is a sample output of this program. Here we can see there are four checkboxes are there. First pizza, second burger, third pastry and fourth hot dog. But third checkbox, that is pastry, is checked or selected. You can see here selected. So by default all radio button are empty, they are not selected, but third is selected. Why? Because we are written here true, so that is why it is selected or checked. That is, here we can select only one checkbox at a time. Multiple selection is not possible in this example.